I didn't really know how to, here's a plan words. I really didn't know how to write a speech. You know, I'm not the best at things, you know, going up here, and I asked my friend who's done this a couple different times, and he had said, all you have to do is just speak, keep it short, just keep it as long, the speech as long as it takes the groom to make love. So, to keep in with that, thanks so much for your time. Good night. All right? Thank you. Honestly, thanks for everyone tonight. You're going to hear a lot of thank yous, but they're well-deserved. First and foremost, to the bar staff. You guys got a hell of a job ahead of you. There's some Gravel Lakers here. Of course, to her, you know, her writing a lot of checks. Penny giving birth to Maggie. My mom, my stepdad, as well as my father, Tim Rustovan, and Walt Bramsky. But just so you guys that don't know, I'm Steve Bramsky. I'm Dave's older brother. Well, Dave's older brother, or now known as Mr. Maggie Eggers to everyone else. But this is a blast. Speaking of Maggie, can we all give a round of, she's absolutely gorgeous. The bride. So I wanted to stand here and, of course, embarrass Dave and do everything as far as the times he's lost his sobriety, the times that, you know, he ended up in a little bit of trouble and things like that. And then I realized that I was there almost every single time. So I don't want to damage my own reputation by throwing some of those things out. But again, I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to write a speech. So, you know, I thought I'd try to find a significant date in history, you know, something to tie it to or whatever. Sir, I didn't even tell the joke yet. And so you were born June 21st, 84. Look it up yourself. There's nothing significant that happened on that day. 86, nothing. But I kept digging. I wanted to find some sort of event, something that was neat that I could tie to this very special occasion. And I dug a little deeper, and I called the hospital, and the maternity ward said, yes, we still call it Black Wednesday and Ugly Wednesday after when you were born. So honestly, the story of Mr. and Mrs. Maggie Eggers started, as mentioned, at a little place in Michigan called Gravel Lake. We were out having a couple drinks the first time I met Maggie. We were at this little bar called Arskey's, and David introduced me to Maggie, and again, had a couple drinks, and I remember going back to our place on the lake, and Dave, I said, hey, well, you know, what's the deal with this girl? He's like, I really like her. She's really, you know, sweet and beautiful. And I said, you're going to be with her a long time? He goes, yeah, like, I really think so. And then the next day, you know, talked to him in the morning after the night before kind of wore off a little bit, and I said, man, you really said some mushy stuff. And he said, no, honestly, I think she's the one. And that was the first time that I was like, Dave's crazy. Crazy in love with Maggie. And that was the louder. And so that was the first time really that I realized Dave was getting really serious with this girl. And honestly, that said, Maggie, you deserve, you know, nothing but the best husband there is out there. And I'm just, Dave, good for you meeting Maggie before that guy met Maggie, because then you wouldn't be sitting here, buddy. So honestly though, in all seriousness, Dave, you are my best friend, you're my brother. You know, I love you. My mom made me say I have to say that. I love you. We're going to have a great evening. I just want to close with a quote by Sir Paul McCartney from the Beatles. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. So we can give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Maggie Eggers.